Hello, my friends. Welcome to Soul Tranquility Space. Tonight, we are going on a journey to find a very special place. It is a place that you may have been searching for without realizing it. We often spend our days running away from the things that hurt us. We try to hide our sadness in the closet. We try to bury our regrets in the backyard of our minds. We think that if we ignore the heaviness, it will go away. But deep down, you know the truth. You know that feelings demand to be felt. And you know that the only way out is through. But you do not have to go through it alone. And you do not have to go through it in the cold. Tonight, we are going to visit the Alchemist. He is the one who knows the secret of transformation. He knows that your pain is not waste. It is fuel. It is the precious raw material needed to create the gold of your soul. Before we find his door, let us first prepare the vessel, your body. For alchemy cannot happen in a vessel that is shaking. It requires stillness. I invite you to lie down and let the bed support you completely. Imagine, your body is a glass vial, precious and delicate. All day long, you have been shaken by the world, the liquid inside you, your thoughts, your emotions is swirling and cloudy. But now, the vial is placed on a velvet cushion, safe, still. Watch as the sediment begins to settle at the bottom. Take a deep breath in, imagining you are breathing in clear golden light, and exhale. Watching the cloudy swirls slow down. Inhale, inviting clarity. Exhale, letting the heaviness sink to the lowest point, leaving the space above clear and open. You are safe here. You are ready to begin the great work. Let your imagination drift. Imagine you are walking down a narrow cobblestone street in an ancient, timeless city. It is night. A gentle rain is falling. Patter, patter, patter. But you are not cold. You are wearing a heavy cloak made of warm, dry wool. The hood is up, protecting you. The rain washes the stones, making them glisten under the light on the gas lamps. Everything is quiet. The city is asleep. Only you are awake, carrying a small, heavy satchel at your side. In this satchel are the things you want to transform. The worries of the week, the old heartbreaks, the sharp words someone said to you. They feel heavy against your hip, but you are not walking aimlessly. You are looking for a sign. You turn a corner and there it is, tucked between a bakery and a library. There is a small wooden shopfront. It looks older than the rest of the city. The wood is dark and polished by centuries of touch. Above the door hangs an iron sign with the symbol of a golden sun and a silver moon intertwined. The windows are made of thick amber glass. You cannot see clearly inside, but you can see a warm, inviting glow. It looks like the color of honey held up to a candle. You know this place. This is the laboratory of the soul. You step up to the door. You reach out your hand. The brass doorknob is warm to the touch. You turn it. Click. A small bell chimes softly as you step inside. Ting-a-ling. You close the door behind you. And instantly, the sound of the rain and the city vanishes. You are enveloped in a profound, comfortable silence. The air in here is different. Can you smell it? It smells of old parchment and dried lavender. It smells of beeswax candles and frankincense. It smells of patience. You look around. The room is lined from floor to ceiling with wooden shelves. On the shelves are thousands of glass jars. Some jars hold dried roots. Some hold shimmering powders. Some hold liquids that change color as you look at them. Blue, violet, deep crimson. In the center of the room, there is a large stone fireplace. A gentle fire is crackling there, casting dancing shadows on the walls. And standing by a large oak table is the Alchemist. He turns to look at you. You might expect a wizard with a long beard, but he looks surprisingly familiar. He has kind eyes, eyes that have seen everything and judged nothing. He wears a simple apron stained with ink and herbs. He doesn't ask you for your name. He doesn't ask for your credentials. He simply nods at the heavy satchel you are carrying. "You have brought the materials," he says softly. His voice sounds like pages turning in an old book. "Put them on the table. They are heavy to carry, I know." You walk to the table. You unclasp your satchel. You take out the stones you have been carrying. Here is the grey stone of sadness. It is cold and smooth. Here is the jagged red stone of anger. It is sharp and hot. Here is the crumbling brown stone of disappointment. Here is the heavy black stone of grief. You lay them all out on the wood. You might feel ashamed to show them. They look ugly. They look like debris. But the Alchemist looks at them with wonder. He picks up the jagged red stone of anger. He doesn't flinch. He holds it up to the light. "Ah," he says, "look at the energy in this one. Look at the fire trapped inside. This is not just anger. My friends, this is passion that has been wounded. This is the raw material for courage." He picks up the grey stone of sadness. And this is not weakness. This is depth. This is the raw material for compassion. Only those who have known the rain can truly appreciate the water. Reframing the raw material. This is the first secret of alchemy. Nothing is intrinsically bad. Everything is energy. The lead is simply gold that is hiding. The pain is simply wisdom that is waiting to be released. The alchemist looks at you. "We do not throw these away," he whispers. "We do not bury them. We use them. We are going to cook them." He gestures to a row of beautiful copper vessels sitting over small flames. "These are the crucibles. Tonight," he says, "we will gently heat these stones. We will melt them down until the hard shell cracks open, and we will see what light is hiding inside." You feel a wave of relief wash over you. You don't have to fix yourself tonight. You don't have to solve the problems represented by these stones. You just have to hand them over to the process. You just have to let them be transformed. The alchemist pulls out a comfortable velvet chair near the fire. "Sit," he invites. "The work requires heat, but it also requires rest. You are the observer tonight. Let the fire do the work." You sit down. The chair is soft. The fire is warm on your face. You watch as the alchemist begins to sort your stones. He handles your pain with such reverence, such care, as if your tears were diamonds, as if your scars were maps to a treasure. And in this warm, amber-lit room, for the first time in a long time, you feel safe enough to let go. The alchemist moves to the large copper vessel hanging over the fire. This is the crucible of compassion. It is made of copper because copper conducts warmth perfectly. It does not judge the heat. It distributes it evenly. He takes your stones, the red stone of anger, the grey stone of sadness, the black stone of regret. One by one, he drops them into the vessel. Clink, clink, clink. They sound hard. They sound lonely against the metal. But the alchemist smiles. "Now," he whispers, "we add the most important ingredient. We do not add force. We do not add chemicals. We add acceptance." He pulls a velvet armchair closer to the hearth. He gestures for you to sit. "Come close," he says. "The fire is warm." You sit down. The heat radiates against your shins, chasing away the chill of the rainy street. You watch the flames dancing under the pot. Orange, gold, and blue. This fire represents the community of souls who are also seeking healing. You are not the only one in this laboratory. Though you cannot see them, thousands of others are sitting by their own fires, doing this same work. My friends, look at the fire. It burns bright because we tend to it together. If this laboratory feels like the sanctuary you have been searching for, if you wish to keep this place of healing open and warm for your return, I invite you to gently tap the subscribe or like button now. Don't think of it as a click. Think of it as placing a small log on our shared fire. Your action keeps the light burning. It tells the universe, I value this warmth. I am part of this circle. Thank you for being a fire keeper tonight. He adjusts the flame beneath the vessel. He doesn't make the fire roar. He doesn't want to burn the stones. He wants to warm them. Think of your pain like an iceberg. For years, you have tried to chip away at it with a hammer. Self-criticism. You have tried to blow it up with dynamite, distraction. But ice does not yield to force. It only shatters into sharper pieces. What does ice yield to? Warmth. Gentle, persistent, unwavering warmth. The alchemist sits beside you and simply watches. He is present. This is the warmth of, it is okay. It is okay that you are sad today. It is okay that you made a mistake. It is okay that you are hurt. This permission is the heat that changes everything. You lean forward in your velvet chair, watching the vessel. Something miraculous is happening inside. Under the gentle heat of acceptance, the stones are beginning to lose their shape. Look at the jagged red stone of anger, the sharp edges, the points that used to poke your heart. They are softening. They are rounding out. The red color is becoming brighter, glowing like a liquid ruby. It is turning from a solid rock into a thick, warm syrup. It is no longer anger that blocks you. It is melting back into its original form. Protective energy. It is the energy that says, I matter. Now that it is liquid, it can move. It can flow through your veins, not to hurt you, but to warm you. Look at the heavy grey stone of sadness. It was so dense, so crushing, but as it warms up, it begins to weep. It dissolves into a clear, shimmering pool of water. It mixes with the red liquid. Sadness, when melted, becomes depth. It becomes the water that nourishes the dry gardens of your soul. Without this water, your heart would be a desert. You realize that you don't need to fix the sadness. You just needed to let it flow. Solid sadness is a wall. Fluid sadness is a river. And finally, the black stone of regret. This is the hardest stone. It resists the heat the longest. It holds onto its shape. Afraid to let go, the alchemist whispers to it. Softly now, you are learned, you are forgiven. And slowly, very slowly, the black stone surrenders. It melts into a rich, dark substance. It looks like fertile soil. Regret, when melted, becomes wisdom. It becomes the rich ground beneath your feet that prevents you from stumbling again. As the stones melt, you hear a sound, hiss. Tiny bubbles are rising to the surface of the liquid and popping. This is the sound of release. Imagine that. These bubbles are the size you have been holding in your chest for years. Every time you swallowed a cry, every time you bit your tongue, you trapped a bubble of air inside a stone. Now, the heat is setting them free. Pop. I did my best. Pop. I am only human. Pop. I am learning. With every bubble that bursts, the liquid becomes clearer, lighter. You feel your own shoulders dropping inches. You feel a tightness in your throat loosening, as if a knot has been untied. The stones in your stomach are gone. There is only a warm, swirling soup of color. The alchemist stirs the vessel gently with a wooden spoon. Swirl, swirl. The red, the clear, the dark earth tones. They are mixing together. They are creating a beautiful iridescent liquid, like liquid gold with veins of rainbow. Do you see? He asks, his voice filled with wonder. We did not throw the stone away. We did not destroy them. We just changed their state. The word emotion comes from motion. Feelings are meant to move. They are meant to flow like a river. They only become pain when we freeze them. When we stop them from moving. When we say, I shouldn't feel this. We freeze the river. We create a dam. And the pressure builds. But tonight, in this warm room, you have removed the dam. You have turned the ice back into the river. You watch the liquid swirling in the pot. It is beautiful. It is mesmerizing. It looks like a galaxy dissolved in a cup. You realize that this liquid is you. You are not the hard stones of your past. You are the fluid, ever-changing, colorful energy of the present. You are capable of mixing your sorrow with your joy to create something new. You are capable of flow. The alchemist takes the pot off the fire. He pours the glowing liquid into a crystal mold. It flows smoothly, like warm honey. There are no lumps, no jagged edges, just pure, distilled experience. He sets the mold on the windowsill to cool. Now, he says, we wait. We let it settle into its new form, the form of gold. You lean back in your chair. The heavy satchel at your side is empty. The heaviness in your chest is gone. You feel light. You feel warm. You feel like a river that has finally found the sea. The liquid in the mold has cooled. The alchemist stands by the windowsill, where the moonlight is streaming in. He beckons you over. "Come," he whispers. It is finished. The transformation is complete. You walk to the window. You expect to see a bar of gold. Heavy, solid, opaque, but what you see takes your breath away. The mixture of your anger, your sadness, and your regret has not turned into metal. It has turned into crystal. It has solidified into a geometric shape with many facets. It is clear. Yet it holds a hint of all the colors that went into it. A whisper of ruby red. A breath of deep ocean blue. A shadow of rich earth. It is a prism. The alchemist gently tips the mold. The object slides out into his hand. It catches the light of the candle, flash, sparkle. It is exquisite. "This," he says, placing it in your palm, "is the philosopher's stone. But it is not a stone to make you rich with money. It is a stone to make you rich with sight." You hold it. It feels cool and smooth against your skin. It has weight, but it is not burdensome. It has the weight of value. Look through it. The alchemist invites. Look at the world through your new eyes. You lift the prism to your eye. You look at the ordinary wooden table. Through the prism, the wood is not just brown. It is alive with grain, glowing with amber and mahogany. You look at the candle flame. Through the prism, the single yellow flame splits into a dazzling spectrum: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. A perfect rainbow fans out across the room. The dark corners of the laboratory are no longer scary. They are painted with light. The alchemist speaks softly. "Do you know how a prism works? A plain piece of glass lets light pass through unchanged. It sees the world as simple, black and white. But a prism has angles. It has been cut. It has complexity. Because you have been cut by life. Because you have known the sharp edges of pain, you have become a prism. You no longer see the world in simple terms. Where others see a grumpy person, you see the red of their hidden pain. Where others see a failure, you see the green of new growth. Your suffering has not broken you. It has given you the ability to see the rainbow where others only see the rain. You lower the prism, but the vision remains. You realize that this is what empathy is. Empathy is the ability to refract the light of another person's soul, because you understand the spectrum of feelings. The stones you brought in, the anger, the grief, they were necessary. They provided the density needed to bend the light. Without them, you would be a clear, invisible pane of glass. With them, you are a masterpiece of refraction. The beauty of complexity. We often wish for a simple life, a life without stones. But a simple life has no color. Tonight, hold your complexity with pride. The cracks in your history are not flaws. They are the facets of your diamond. They are the reason you can understand a song that makes others cry. They are the reason you can sit with a friend in the dark and not be afraid. You are not damaged goods. You are a high-definition lens. The alchemist smiles. He takes a small velvet pouch from his apron. "This is yours to keep," he says. "But you do not need to carry it in a satchel anymore. You carry it in your heart." He places the prism inside your chest. Metaphorically, you feel a warmth spreading from your heart center. It is a feeling of deep, resonant gratitude. Not gratitude for the pain itself, pain is hard, but gratitude for who you have become because of it. Gratitude for the capacity to feel so deeply. Gratitude for the capacity to heal. You look around the laboratory one last time. The jars on the shelves seem to be glowing. The fire in the hearth seems friendlier. Even the shadows seem to be bowing to you in respect. You have completed the great work. You came in as a carrier of burdens. You are leaving as a carrier of light. The alchemist walks you to the door. "Remember," he says, his hand on the doorknob. "The process never ends. New stones will appear. New storms will come. But now you know the secret. You know that you are the vessel. You are the fire. And you are the gold. You never have to fear the heaviness again, because you know how to melt it." He opens the door. Click. The air outside has changed. The rain has stopped. The clouds have parted. And high above the ancient city, a full moon is shining, bathing the cobblestones in silver. You step out, but you're not cold. The internal fire you kindled in the laboratory is still burning within you. You are radiating warmth. You take a deep breath of the fresh, clean night air. It tastes like possibility. It tastes like a new beginning. You start to walk home. Your steps are light. Your hands are free. You look up at the moon, and for a second, you see it through the prism in your heart. It isn't just white. It is pearlescent. It is shimmering with 1,000 unspoken promises. The world is beautiful. and so are you. You have returned from the ancient city. You are back in your own sanctuary now. The alchemist's laboratory is far behind you, but the gift he gave you remains. You lie down in your bed. The mattress feels different tonight. It feels more supportive, as if the earth itself is rising up to hold you. You pull the blanket up to your chin. It is warm. It is soft. But the truest warmth is not coming from the blanket. It is coming from within your chest. From that space where the alchemist placed the prism. Bring your attention to the center of your chest. Can you feel it? A gentle, pulsing glow. It is the golden light of your transformed emotions. It is no longer heavy lead. It is light itself. Imagine this light beginning to travel through your body like warm honey. Feel the warmth flowing down your stomach, soothing any knots of anxiety, down your hips, releasing the tension of holding on, down your thighs, your knees, your calves, all the way to your toes. Your legs feel heavy and pleasant. They have walked a long way to find the alchemist. Now they can rest. Rest, my faithful walkers. The journey is done. Feel the warmth flowing up your spine, melting the muscles in your back. Each vertebra relaxes, sinking deeper into the mattress. The light flows into your shoulders, the place where you carried the heavy satchel. The burden is gone. Feel your shoulders drop away from your ears. Feel them spreading wide and loose. The light flows down your arms, to your elbows, to your wrists, to your hands. Your hands are open, palms facing up or resting gently. They are not making fists. They are not grasping. They are open to receive. Rest, my faithful makers. The work is done. Finally, the light flows up your neck, to your jaw, smoothing out the lines on your forehead. It flows into your mind. It doesn't push the thoughts away. It simply shines through them. Your thoughts become like clouds drifting past a full moon. They are there, but they are transparent. They do not block the light. As you drift deeper, listen to these truths. Let them sink into your mind like stones sinking into a deep, clear lake. You are the alchemist of your own life. Pain is not your enemy. It is your teacher. Sadness is not a weakness. It is a capacity for depth. You have the power to melt anything that freezes your heart. You are fluid. You are golden. You are whole. The night is deepening around you. It is a velvet darkness, protecting your transformation. Just as the liquid gold needed to sit on the windowsill to cool and harden, you need this sleep to set your new form. Tonight, while you sleep, your mind is weaving the new patterns. It is replacing the old stories of I am broken with the new story of I am healing. It is polishing the prism. You are floating now, drifting on a river of gold. The current is slow and gentle. You are passing through the gateway of sleep. Leave the laboratory behind. Leave the city behind. Leave the words behind. There is nothing left to do. The fire has burned. The metal has melted. The gold is cast. Now, silence. Everything is soft. Everything is easy. You are safe in the arms of the night. You are a masterpiece in the making. Sleep now, Alchemist. The dawn will bring the light, but you are the light. Good night.